Hello, it's Heather here with Underwater Panther, and I got interrupted 25 times. I don't know how good my other video is, but I'm going to start over. So I wanted to talk about the Sagittarius or ISTP personality type. And the Sagittarius encompasses, or the ninth house encompasses Sagittarius. So the ninth house represents the house of mental exploration and long distance travel, higher education, higher mind, education in general, internally and externally, wisdom, knowledge, reasoning, philosophy, science, occult, mysticism, astrology, teaching, going through experiences in general, tying meanings and reasonings to things, has broad perspective on their own thoughts and feelings as well as others. The ninth house represents traveling to foreign lands, business in foreign lands, studying other languages, public expression of ideas, publishing, and literary effort. So they are a mutable temperament. They are a fire sign or artisan. So fire represents seeing and feeling, brings light to situations, so fire burns through reality. They are very demonstrative with their thoughts. They're very brilliant. And they're also demonstrative with their feelings. So they like to express their feelings, thoughts and feelings, get it out and over with quickly. So the type of fire, like Aries, is the initial spark. Leo is the campfire or the fixated fire. Sagittarius is the scattered fire. So they are a very exploratory, adventurous personality type. So they like to see their own feelings and express what they feel and how they see things, and are open and can see others' perspectives broadly. They feel like they have the collective conscious on how to see things. They see what you don't see, and that is in the physical reality, like mechanically, physical details of the five senses. They are highly in tune with that, but also perspectives in the thinking realm and ideas. So they see it all. They feel like they know what's going on with everything. At least they like to. So the seeing fire represents intuition, passion, imagination, and expressing feeling. So the fire intention are figuring out the reasons behind something. So people's motives and intentions is what they are wondering. So they are immutable. They like to see how others think and feel and come to their own conclusions about those things. So they are right brain dominant. So the brain is split up into the left and right, masculine and feminine. And then each of the left and right is also split in half. So they are right brain, internal realm, so the dreams, imagination, feelings, and emotions. But they are left of the right. So that is yang, and they push all the dreams, imaginations, feelings, and emotions, and the thinking externally. They are oh no. Sagittarius is actually introverted, believe it or not. They do have a social battery. They don't have an intellectual or physical battery that expires. They have so much energy physically and intellectually. It is absolutely mind-boggling, but socially, they are an introvert. So, that's a thing. They definitely can talk and work at the same time. I work with quite a few Sagittariuses, and I notice that they are really good at multitasking. They can be somewhat quiet, and It just, always depends on who you're around. But, so they take, let's see. So they are mutable, and they like to come to broader perspectives. All right, just be careful. Don't run into any weeds. Here comes my Sagittarius, wondering what I am doing. She wants to know what's going on. Okay. Okay, so Sagittarius is a fire sign. Seeing and feeling, they bring light to situations, literally and figuratively. Fire burns through reality. So keywords for Sagittarius, they are sassy, know-it-all, boss hogs. They have a sexy flair to them in their aesthetics. They do pay attention to aesthetics, what they're wearing, what others are wearing, the details. So they are keen-witted, quick-witted, very quick-witted. They're idealistic with massive powers of logic. They appreciate the finer things, kind of like Taurus. Tauruses are very sensual, and Sagittarius can definitely be sensual as well. But that could go into wanting to give others sensual experiences with an extroverted sensing parent. So they're very loyal until they absolutely are not. They are walking geniuses. They tend to stupid zone people quickly. They are future, progressive oriented, goal oriented. They see things through. They're very matter of fact. They're direct and blunt with their communication. Although they have broad perspectives, they are tactical, not strategic, so they do live in the moment. They are concrete, not abstract, so they do care about the facts, the concrete facts. They have mechanical aptitude, so they can multitask pretty well, and they are the craftsmen, so they learn many different skills and can remember those skills and become masters to a degree, but they're so scattered normally that they will move on to the next project. No. No, I'm not. So they have introverted thinking hero and Jupiter. So Jupiter represents the higher knowledge, wisdom. It's a very high octave, thinking wise, idea wise, I would even say spiritually wise. They're so holistic, it's hard not to be spiritual to a degree. Although they are concrete. I definitely know each kind of Sagittarius. I know my aunt, she does accounting work, so she's all about the numbers. Concrete. And then one of my really good friends, they are more spiritual and open to what I do. So, just depends. So, the hero function, TI, expansive with organizing their own base of knowledge, depending on their own logic. What? I'm gonna make a loop. I'll go back around. Or you can just follow the trail. So, extroverted sensing parent, they feel responsible with their environment and how they use it. So that includes tools, their own tools, and others. So their environment, they love to tinker. NI, or introverted intuition child, they have Mercury here. So Mercury is in left field. It can be childish, so to speak, with their communication. I tend to think that they're very quick-witted, they're very blunt and direct, and very sassy. So, you're either going to get very sweet, they can be the sweetest things ever, or sassy. Ew, gosh. Alright, here, let's go this way. Going back around, because that was a weird looking... I know, but I'm going back here to do the loop loop. Because I just want to. There's too many horse needles. Okay, so extroverted feeling inferior. It's a type of plant. Horse nettle. I don't like them. So, yes. FE, extroverted feeling inferior. So they are insecure with how others feel. Now they do put on a big, huge front. They have a hard outside and a soft inside. So their temperament, direct responding movement, concrete, pragmatic. So they are pragmatic. That means that they are very independent in their decision making. They won't go to other people romantically, family, whoever, coworkers, people in a group project. They make their own decisions on their own. They don't really want to check in with a group. They're interest based. So yes, they want to know why people are doing what they're doing. They have a mechanical aptitude. They're introverted, sensing, thinking, and perceiving. So they are very perceptive within their physical and their idea world. So they are see-it-through artisans. They are a finisher type. All the eldest of the signs are the finishers. So you've got Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces are the finisher types. So once they start something, they want to see it through and finish it. At all costs sometimes. They're very goal-oriented. So they are direct with their speech. They say what they mean what they say. They can be accused of being bossy and stubborn, all about what they want and think. Eventually, they will probably stupid zone you. Where are you going? Alright.
Are you gonna go with
Do you know how to get in there? Yep, you know where you're going. She remembers the way. Sagittarius, go there one time. Very good at not using a GPS. Let's see if she can find the trail. Do you know where the trail is?
Yep.
My little Sagittarius?
Yep.
Talking about your temperament.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Saying you're so smart and tall and strong. And you have a whole bunch of friends. That's not it. So they are responding, which means they're introverted. So they prefer for other people to go to them with information. They are tactical, so they live in the moment. And what? Do you know where you are?
Here.
In the forest.
Yep.
There's a path.
Where?
You see it?
Yeah.
Right there.
I see it.
The path home. The path home. Okay, I'm almost done. I'm gonna finish this real quick, okay? Love you. A couple more minutes. Go blow your nose real quick, and then we're gonna take a bath. Okay, so they are movement oriented. They are dedicated to progress. They can be a jack of all trades, master of none, but keeps the skill after they have learned it, and they can focus. They can lose all motivation if they don't get concrete things out of a situation. They are freedom based, will go as far as putting others in dangers for the sake of freedom of choice. Ew, bug. So, the worst thing for a Sag is putting them in timeout or taking away something. You gotta give them options. Don't tell them what to do. My toddler, what I do is, well, no longer toddler, but when she was, and still up to this day, I gave her options. And I can't remember what you call that, but you gotta give them options that benefit both you and them at the same time. So, they think that they are making the decision. So the extroverted sensing parent is pessimistic. They can have mastery over mechanics. They're amazing at mechanics, unbelievably so. They can be very diligent because of mechanical mastery. So they can end up inventing things, then trying those inventions out immediately. They feel like they need to survive everything, or surveil, excuse me. They actually do feel like they need to surveil everything. They like to be in the know. Tinkers. So they feel responsible with how they impact the environment because they're so critical with how they use their environment. They see themselves as perfect with how they execute and use their tools. They don't want anyone else using their tools, vehicles, or shops. They can become brilliant quicker than anyone else. Basically, they can think through anything. They can react to life's obstacles very quickly. They keep processing obstacle after obstacle. They spend tons of time thinking and processing and master it. They know they can outthink anyone, and they really can. Literally walk around thinking everyone is stupid. That's definitely a thing. My youngest daughter, yeah, I see it in her. She's only 4. So they can be people that like to give you wisdom and knowledge on your experiences or their own. They like to expand on thoughts, emotions, and feelings. They are social, have the understanding like air signs, but also understand the human nature. So they do understand human nature pretty well. They can gather in all that data because they're interest-based and understand many different perspectives. They can put themselves in others' shoes pretty well. So they can be very charming, warm, scattered. So they can feel very warm when you're around them. Fire just makes you feel, it entices your feelings already.